national television, you tell people that you're in APC. So the APC chairman, is it the acting chairman or whatever, recognized them as his members and directed that they should impeach the governor. So what else do we need to know?
And you think with that, it doesn't matter whether at the ward level they have been able to, it's been confirmed that they are no longer members of the PDP. You don't think that that holds any ground in all of this?
A honorable member, before you are elected into a position, you be somebody that will be taken by your words. This is not secret meeting. It was in a public gathering, in a national television. They said they have defected. So what else do you want?
Yeah, but Honorable Silvanus Wankwo is from your council.
Sure.
And I think he was one of those who moved for the motion of impeachment. Can you run us through that? Because, I mean, at the moment, what was, is it are you going, is he a member of the APC or PDP? Let me ask that. I think I should ask that just to clarify, because since we're having this debate about the lawmakers, have they really left or are they still? And it's a mix right now, even though publicly it's not been verified, these issues, but we know that on the part of the APC, the caretaker chairman has said, well, that they are members of the APC and etc., etc. But at the ward level, we don't know if, according to the procedure of the PDP, that is something that should be held accountable. Now, on his part, I mean, he's somebody that you should know very well. Is he a member of the APC or PDP?
Well, as we speak, he's not a member of PDP. And it's unfortunate, you mentioned it. He's the one that actually moved that motion. And it's quite unfortunate that we suffered, we elected him, and he went there, took decision that will affect all of us without consulting us. Representation means go there, represent the people.
Just pause. Let's take a short commercial and you continue from here. Stay on the line.
Janet, what are you buying there? It's oil for
and is the former Omuma Council chairman and has served under the administrations of former Governor Nyesom Wike, former Governor Celestine Omeya, and former Governor Dr. Peter Odili. I told him when we started, remaining one, which is the administration of Gov Fubara. So we are going to wait and see if that would happen. But before the commercial, question we were discussing about the lawmakers at the House, and I had mentioned one of the lawmakers, Honorable Silvanus Nwankwo, who is from your council, and you had said, well, as long as you are concerned at the moment, they're all APC members. He is an APC member as well. And I'd also talked about some developments within Omuma, referring to comments made by the governor with regards to the security situation, which I would come back to. But first, let me remind our listener that if you are listening, we are live on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Please do well to join us, like the page, follow the live stream. You can watch the Morning Crossfire there and interact with every other content we have on our page. Don't forget to also drop your comments. And if you have questions that you need my guest to respond to, you can start dropping those questions on Facebook or use the WhatsApp number 0809 030 6416. The governor says the worst is over. Do you agree? My guest has said yes, he agrees, and he's giving us reasons why he believes that the worst is over politically with regards to the instability that we've experienced in the past couple of days. Now, let me come back to you, Chief. So you were telling us the situation with Honorable Silvanus. Yes, he says he's an APC member, and so are the other lawmakers. Well, in your council, you had said one man was put in charge of what happens in the council, and you did not understand why the former governor had done that. Was that why because you served under the former governor, was that why you resigned? Because I recall very well that you resigned at some point. Was that part of your reasons for resigning? Okay,
I will come to that. Let me just conclude on the motion moved by Barrister Silvanus Nwankwo, the former member of Rivers State House of Assembly. You see, I said he's no more a member of PDP having defected, and I was saying he went and moved that motion without consulting the people. I was saying representation means go and represent the people. You are not representing yourself. You only say things that your people want you to say. Did he come to us? Did he hold any meeting to say the governor has done so and so? He should be impeached. So, and that is why I want to apologize to the governor for that embarrassing motion moved by my brother, Barrister Silvanus Nwankwo. And indeed, we thank God that Rivers people, Nigerians, they've condemned it as one of the worst motions ever moved since the creation of Rivers State. So on my resignation, it's a very long story, but for the program, let me just cut it short.
Oh, very brief.
Yes. As I said, my resignation was still all about this Honorable Kelechi Nwogu. The reason being that, as I said, all appointments made by Nyesom Wike, all contracts passed through Kelechi.
With regards to the Omuma Council?
Yes. Everything about Omuma local government, every appointment Nyesom Wike made, I think Wike used about 5 or 6 caretaker chairmen. Kelechi appointed all of them.
Okay, go on.
Yes. So it was only my appointment as special advisor that the Kelechi did not know. He did not even know when governor announced me.
So how did yours come about?
Yes, the reason being that I worked very well for him in 2015. I was his campaign manager of the governor.
That was around the time you became council chairman.
No. I've been
council chairman before that time.
Yes, I was council chairman about 2004 too. So I was Nyesom Wike's campaign manager in Omuma local government. I was his agent at the collation center. I walked around all the villages in Omuma campaigning for him. And after the campaign, everybody believed that Kelechi is our leader. He's holding the assembly. He's in the assembly. The next position is the commissioner that should get it. But even when Kelechi on his own, he invited me his 3 times to say, Nwuke, now you'll be the next commissioner. I said, okay, no problem. But he went and used another person. May his soul rest in peace, Barrister Nyesom. After the announcement, he called me, sorry, I don't know, Governor just did it on his own. You'll be advisor. Do you know that when the time came, he didn't submit my name? And once I heard it, because whatever he does is please, I also know. When I heard he did not put me there, he don't want to use me, for any reason, I had to travel back to Abuja. So when I was in Abuja, it was, I think the day they wanted to judge the appeal court, I went there. I was going to the court, but because of security, I need to go back and meet the governor in his house.
So you had the opportunity to meet the governor?
Yes, we were few there, very few.
I just wanted to make it brief.
So because we were there waiting for the judgment, and when judgment came, it didn't favor him. I said, Your Excellency, I believe you will win in Supreme, but whatever happens, I'll be with you. So I think that touched him. And when he went home, as soon as he won this, he announced me as the special advisor. Kelechi, since it didn't come from him, he was not happy. He was doing all sorts of things, all sorts of manipulations, all sorts of lies, telling the governor, and to the extent the governor believed that I'm a betrayer. How can I betray? I was telling governor, how can I betray you?
You're referring to the FCT minister now?
Yes. I'm not a selfish person. Well, I'm very okay with whatever. I'm not a greedy person. I'm okay with whatever I have. I'm telling my people.
In other words, you're saying that Honorable Kelechi Nwuke was instrumental, was the reason majorly behind you resigning, because you had lost favor or trust on the part of the former governor.
True, because
of the things that happened.
Yes.
If we're moving forward now, you've had quite a lot of experience from your time as council chairman up until now. If you had the opportunity to give suggestions or advice to this current administration, I mean, because I repeat, there are those who still feel that the worst is not over, even if the governor has said the worst is over. We have the council chairman, their tenure expiring shortly.
Yes.
And there's been a lot of talks about how to handle this. I mean, just recently we had the council chairman for a local government on one of the TV stations, and he was also speaking his position and why he believes that there's nothing that the governor can do about the situation and et cetera, et cetera. What advice would you give to solve this issue? What political suggestions would you make from your time with the various administrations that you've served under?
Well, for now, the former governor, Nyesom Wike, said, when the law speaks, I think the law has spoken. And I'm not sure there is any way they can stay beyond 18th. I want to seek my brother and friend. He's saying that for his local government. Maybe if he could allow his stay beyond 18, fine. But in my local government, as far as we are concerned, what's his name? Nyesom will not stay beyond 18th.
Now that you mention your council chairman, is your council chairman aware of the situation with the hospital in your council and the fact that they have the insecurity problems and even the road leading to the hospital? I understand it's not in a very good shape. Isn't the council aware of all of this?
Yes, I thank God you brought me back to that governor's statement. I was on it before you cut me off. You see, for us in Omuma, the most difficult problem we have now is healthcare. There is no government hospital functioning in normal local government. For the past 8 years, our people go to Abia State for medical care. That hospital is the only one that we have, and it's awarded by Nyesom Wike, but they could not complete.
So who?
As everything that comes into Omuma passes through Kelechi Nwuke.
So was he the contractor, or did he nominate the contractor?
Well, I don't know whether he nominated or he's one, but for all I know, every contract that entered the Omuma local government through
from the past administration.
Yes. So please, I want to appeal to the governor. Omuma is not as bad as he thought or as they told him.
Because, I mean, anybody who listened to the governor there and he said, because I also wondered when he said it, I said, okay, but even though the governor said this, shouldn't something be done with regards to tackling that problem of insecurity?
And directing that Omuma should get health care from Okehi General Hospital. Fine and good. I'm not against renovation of Okehi Hospital. But the truth is that road from Omuma to Okehi is very, very dangerous. Just last week, 4 of my brothers, they were kidnapped. Released, they were about 8 or so. Released about 11 o'clock. all their money, all their belongings, including some of them, their clothes, were taken away. So we met on Sunday and agreed that please, after 7 o'clock, no person should pass that road anymore. So please, I want to appeal to the governor. Even though that OK hospital is functioning, it will not be really beneficial to us from Omuma because of the risk of going there.
But sorry to interrupt you. I only
Yes.
forgot what you're saying. Is the council not aware of this insecurity problem? What is the council chairman doing, and what's been the position of the council with regards to tackling that problem?
Well, if I tell I know what is happening in that council, I'll be lying. Since the inception of the administration of Nyesom Wike, the council chairman has never commissioned any project. He has never invited me or any other leader to come and commission project in Omuma. But I spent just 3 years in Omuma as council chairman. I'm the only chairman that spent just one tenure. Others they spent 2, 3, and all that. But what I've done so far, I'm not sure any of them have been able to do more. Yes, but I'm not happy about it. As a father, as somebody that's handing over, you need your children to do better than you. But unfortunately, they are not. So let me conclude, please. I want to appeal to the governor to please reconsider. I am willing to take on the undertaking on that, because I thank God that there was a caveat. He said if people can guarantee that if contractor comes, that nobody will harass them. I'm here.
And also he added that the facility would not be
Yes, I'm here
destroyed.
On air appealing to him, putting everything I have, that let him award that road, that hospital to any contractor of his choice, that nothing will happen to them.
All right, let's open the phone lines. I'm sure there's a lot that the Rivers people would want to say or ask. And we'll still come back to your suggestion, though. I don't think you've given enough with the political situation. What you would advise the governor to do, judging from your experience. 0817-923-0002. Is the worst over? The governor says the worst is over. But do you agree with it? My guest says yes. The judgment that came in has settled that, and there's nothing to worry about. Well, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007 are the numbers to call. You can also call us on 0817-923-0009. Just tell us your name and where you're calling from, and straight to the point. We're having slight issues with the lines. Hopefully, before we're done with our first call, that should be resolved. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, good morning. You hear me?
All right, your name, where you're calling from, and straight to the point.
I'm Chris, calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, Chris, straight to the point, please.
Yes, I'm happy that the governor is saying that the worst is over, because before now, we were saying, they don't allow him to work. They don't allow him to work. I'm happy that he's saying that the worst is over, so that tomorrow he will not look for who to blame. Let him work now. We want to see how he will work. And people should criticize this government. They should not pet him, because government is about criticism. So that at the end of the day, we'll have a better result. All reason we are petting him, I don't know why. So
all right.
He should go to work and do well. That is what we want. Nobody's holding him now because they say he's weak. Now he's free now to work. He should work.
All right, thank you. Nigerian Info. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good morning, my brother, man. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Tell us your name, please, and where you're calling from.
My name is Good News. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, quickly, straight to the point, please.
I want to ask my brother in the question first. I think the political brouhaha, according to the government of Rivers State, is down. When something is 100 and got to 90%, you can say it has gotten A. He has tried to quench it, even through the judge that gave that judgment. We were waiting for the appeal to come out yesterday, but they said that it was adjourned. But my question to my brother man in the studio is this. All this while, when there will be political meeting that is not part of your party, and the canopies will be put down, people will be beaten, destroyed. You know, one-man local government. What APC came another time once and one of the jail something. What have you done? What have you said?
All right.
Because it's not anything you do today determines for tomorrow. A simple question.
All right. All right. I'm pretty sure, Chief, you just marked that down, so you respond to it. But we'll have to take a few more calls first, and then we'll come to get your response. David in Yenegua, please. You're welcome. Straight to the point. David, good morning.
Yeah, greetings to you, Andrew.
You're
My
welcome.
name is David West.
Okay.
Yeah, the governor said the worst is over. For me, the governor should stop talking and do the work. As a matter of fact, he has succeeded in spending 1 year in office. And it is no longer 3 years, you know what I mean. For politicians, politics has started. So he has just virtually 2 years on to perform. Where he fails to do so, well, the people of Rivers State will ask him questions. And for your guest, you see, it worries me when people come to talk about others. He has benefited so much from the former governor. I have nothing with Nyesom Wike, His Excellency Nyesom Wike. I don't know him. He does not know me. But these people, he has benefited so much from him. There's no need coming on air to begin to talk about the Wike or castigating Wogu or so. If he's there to make peace or to speak words of peace, let him do so and not to come and curry favor. Good morning.
All right, good morning. David, well, we asked the questions. He needed to respond. And I'm pretty sure there's more to ask. And I'm hoping that he would also respond when I ask. So, David, I'm only saying this so you don't say something and I'll ask a question now. He refuses to respond. Please, JJ from Rumigbo, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome.
And good morning to your guests in the studio.
Thank you.
Andrew.
Yes.
Where you don't you have that video where Tony Okocha received the Tony Okocha, for those who don't know, the critical chairman of APC, received the 27 lawmakers in the name of defection. Did anybody force them to that place? When Martins Amewule was reading the names of the people one after the other, who doesn't have it? If you don't have it, let me send to you. And I volunteer to send to as much people that want that video. What else do we need to prove that these people are defected and left the party? They even gave a reason, but that reason was not even strong enough at the end of the day. And people saying that the man in the studio has benefited a lot. So if you benefit a lot, that stops you from saying the truth. And people who are saying that the governor should work to do this, he talks too much. The governor, he's not talking, he should talk to people. He started talking, he's talking too much. People should drink cold water and rest. The governor is doing his work and will finish his work very good, and River people will be the one to be singing one more night. That's one more time. Thank you very much.
Okwandu from Iriebe, good morning.
Good morning to you, Ifemi Andrew.
You're welcome.
Good morning to your guest in the studio here.
Thank you.
You see, the governor is in charge. He is the chief pilot of River State. And I am expecting him to have the pilot view of everything that is happening in this state. So for him to come and tell us that the worst is over, who am I to doubt him? Who am I to say that it is not the truth? So I believe the governor strongly that the worst is over. Look at now the voice of Wike, who we are in his commissioner's list, voluntarily resigned for the second time. So with these things and other things that I may not be able to tell you now, I believe that the worst is over.
Okay.
And I am now urging the governor to move in and work for the Rivers people, just as he has been doing small. Now we want him to work because there is nothing now that is holding him back. So I believe him. The worst is over.
All right.
And we are not going to experience this again.
Robin Inechie, is the worst over? Good morning.
Well, the worst being over is said by the governor. He sees more than I see. But for me, so long as politics is concerned, anything can happen anytime, any day. Therefore, I should advise he should remain focused and deliver that which God has embedded in him to the people of River State. Then on the issue of our guests in the studio and all the things they have said, he has benefited from the government of Odili, Omuma, and Nwuke. This is my worry. River State, I keep saying it, does not belong to PDP, APC, or any party in that matter alone. About some of us that have never benefited 1 naira from River State. When this heat was going on, canopies were burnt. This happened in Omuma. Why was he folding his hand? He had to wait till the river is calm for him to come on air. No, now. We should speak in good time and bad time. This is my concern.
All right,
good
Robin.
Morning,
good morning. All right, let's hear from Temple quickly, and we'll take some messages. Temple, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifemi Andrea. Salute you once again. Chief Chikau. Yeah, Dregema. The very distinguished Ifemi Andrea. You know, when we are reading the intro introducing your guest, I was very much happy. So that nobody will accuse him of being made or not being made. That tells you that Chief Nwuke is already made before this time, before even the Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike's government came on board. But like the question you ask, the war indeed for me is over. I concur with the governor. But I also want to tell the governor not to lose guard. You should remain committed. You should be vigilant. Because anything can happen anytime, any day. But the very distinguished Ifemi Andrew, you can also remember when there was a program at the governor's, residence, where he was talking about the assembly members defecting and not consulting him. But they will talk about it later. So what was that for? If they never leave, why was the governor talking about, the former governor talking about them moving to the APC and without consulting him? That tells you that they have lost their seat. It cannot continue to be business as usual. But I want to appeal to Chief Nwuke to do something different this time around for mobile people. We can't continue to work with excuses. Let's get the needful done.
All right, let's take one more call, Temple. Thank you. So George is in Buguma. George, let's hear from you, and then we come back to the studio.
The work is over because we keep saying that the governor has the first-hand information in every matter, no matter how secret that information may be. That is why the governor can go ahead to place bounty on anyone that is needed. And within a short while, you see that the person is being caught. Because the governor, after God, is the next person that is so informed. And he has come to tell us that the worst is over. You can see. Because he gets to a point when the governor stood up and provoked. And because there is a deliberate attempt to sabotage my government. A power given to me by Rivers people, collective power given to me, not by one man's vote. Even if one man that was collected widely, and you are coming to say you want to sabotage, no. It came to a point the governor stood up, he mounted up as an ego, and he said, yes, if we get to a point, we will probe certain things, and certain things will be aired.
All right, George.
That day, you can see that.
I think your point has already been made. Thank you very much. We don't have a lot of time. This one says, did I hear you said the worst is over? The governor should not sleep with both eyes closed. Or Ima Tolos sent that one in from WhatsApp. Fogo Johnny Justice says your guest concern is all about who gets what and not the benefit of the people. That's that one. Well, Chief, let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get one more on Facebook before we go, but we're having slight issues getting that done. All right, let's come to you. You've heard most of them. We have about 3 minutes before a commercial, or less than that. So, where they're asking where you've been at the time before the elections, all that was happening in Omuma, etc. Why did you not come out to speak? I think that's the major question that was put out to you.
Yes, I understand the question vividly. You see, in the local government, as I said, Honorable Kelechi Nwuke was our leader. And security information gets to the governor. No matter what happens, the governor knows everything that happens. When Kelechi is there, he's the one that is supposed to report everything that happens to the governor. Because the governor, he made it very difficult for any person to reach him on phone.
Nobody gets access to the governor.
As far as former local government is concerned, it's only Kelechi that reaches him.
But you have the governor's number at the time as a former governor.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't pick my call, unfortunately. You see, and someone was saying, I benefited from him so much and all that. Yes, he gave me special advisor and I worked for 2 years. I appreciate. But I'm not having a problem with him. The problem I have is our people in all my local government. How can you give a local government out to one person? And the person is not doing well. And you are aware. Most of the time he calls him sole administrator. He's aware he's not doing well. And you left him there. So I appreciate the fact I gave him special. Why did I resign? He then said, I'm a betrayer. How? Because Kelechi said I'm a betrayer.
But is he working with the council chairman of Omuma?
Who?
I mean, Honorable Kelechi Nwuke.
You're asking me questions. When I say that, they will say, why didn't I say before? Omuma is one local government that generally...
Because if you're saying he's the one in charge, I'm wondering there's a council chairman, so...
Okay, can I tell you something?
Yes.
Omuma is one local government that if you say chairman, they will tell you the chair is different from the man. That the man pushes the chair any way he wants. That is the situation in Omuma local government.
In this case, who is the chair, who is the man? After the break, let's take a short commercial. We'll wrap up with that after the commercial.
Madam, you don't try this new Lush Hair 4-in-1 no lie relaxer kit. We get free neutralizing shampoo and conditioner.
Book Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. My name is Ifeimi Andrew. As we attempt to wrap things up because Jude already is in the studio preparing for Hello Port Harcourt. So I'll quickly get back to my guest, Chief Nwuke. Yes, I was asking, who is the chair and who is the man? Because you were saying in Omuma, you were trying to give an illustration. So in the context of your illustration, who is the chair and who is the man?
Well, the truth is that Nyesom Wike is our executive chairman. But unfortunately, you cannot go to Nyesom to make any request and you get it. He will tell you, go and tell Kelechi Nwuke. You understand me? I'm on air. If any person can call, you cannot go to Nyesom and say, please, I want this, I want that. The person will tell you, Please go and tell Kelechi.
I wish we had a lot of time because still some of the things you're saying now is prompting me to ask more questions. But let me just ask this one away from the politics. Now, governance, I spoke to the commissioner yesterday who says, well, the government is preparing to gear up to fully go into governance, and then we had the labor strike.
Yes.
What's your take on this? And is there anything you think the government can be doing or the governor can do at the moment until at least maybe the strike is suspended?
You see, sincerely speaking, I believe that Mr. President meant well for Nigerians. And that was why, as soon as he came in, he made that pronouncement of removal of fuel subsidy. But I think that statement made on that very first day was not, properly planned. For me, all these things, all the problems is because of the way things increased, and it's because of that removal. So I was thinking that Labour should not be thinking of increasing minimum wage down. I was thinking that they should tell the president to come back to where we were before he's swearing in.
Okay,
that is what I think.
We have to wrap it up there, Chief. Thank you very much, but we're already out of time.
Thank you.
Hello, Port Harcourt, after the news.